Hello dear friends, welcome back, welcome to a new reading from the series The Moon Phases. This is the reading for the new moon that is happening in Cancer at 18 degrees and 1 minute Cancer, and it will be on July 9th or 10th depending where in the world you are. It's on July 9th at 6 o'clock and 16 minutes p.m. time, Pacific time, or on the 10th of July at 2 o'clock and 16 minutes a.m. UK time. This is a general reading. We will try to see what's the general theme of the new moon in Cancer, and I will ask 4 questions. Being a new moon, we set intentions. You can find all the details in the description box below. But in order for you to be able to personalize this reading, you can look at your own chart, birth chart, and see where these 18 degrees in Cancer fall in your chart. That is the area in which you will be much more impacted. So what you can do to ensure the intentions that you are setting so that you can have better start for those using the energy of the new moon. You can for sure put intentions from other areas in your life, but if you are doing it from the house, from the aspect that the house is impacted, you will have much more of an, how should I say it, the energy will push you much more in that direction. So I will try and see what's the general theme of the new moon in Cancer and put other 4 questions, because we are setting new intention. We can harvest these intentions at the moment that the full moon in Cancer is happening, and that will be on the 18th of January 2022. But also, in order for us to be sure that we are setting the intentions, and I try and stay on that same analogy with putting our seeds, and to make sure that the ground in which we are putting the seeds in order to have the harvest, the first question will be about what we didn't saw or we skipped to release in order to make that ground very fertile for the seeds. That is the first question. If there was something that we missed for releasing before putting the seeds in. The second question is, how can we align ourselves to the energy of the new moon in Cancer? The third question is, what energies are coming in order to provoke us so that we know and prepare ourselves? And the fourth, what energies are coming in order to support us? So for astrological predictions, please check out Pam Gregory's channel. She's the best. I will start with the reading now. So for the general theme of the new moon in Cancer, please, what's the general theme of the new moon in Cancer, please? Lord Shiva, transcendence, rise up, honor your inner force. Steps are being given, dance with the universe. So be courageous, and Commander Ashtar, call to action. Take charge, lead by example, walk your talk. So rise up, take charge, honor your inner force, lead by example. Steps are being given, dance with the universe, and walk your talk. It's time to take action. Have trust that you are being guided. Have trust in yourself, because you are able to transcend this period of your life. This is valid for all of us. Lord Shiva is also known under the name the Destroyer, because it can destroy fear, it can destroy what's keeping us from leading our life the way that we want. And it's also the dancer of the universe, because he's very in tune with the energies and uses the energies of the universe in order for him to be able to achieve everything that he wants. He puts his mind into it. The garden and the gate. It's exactly like that. We have to take care of our own garden, of our own dreams and hopes. It's our job to do that, but in the same time, we should not limit ourselves by a gate. Open yourself to everything what the universe has to give to you, to offer you. Go with the flow. Dance with the universe. It will open up much more than we thought about ourselves, that we are limiting ourselves. So take care of your dreams, take care of your own garden, of your loved ones, but don't limit yourself. Be courageous. Go open that gate and spread your wings. Be courageous. Maybe it speaks to us about being the new moon in Cancer, and Cancer having a lot to do with family, with home, with the caregiver. Maybe it's time for us to be much more courageous and step out of our comfort zone in order to discover new things, to transcend. Let's see. Okay. Earth Dragon clears your path and the land around you. Stay grounded. Be ready to serve. Stuck energy is cleaning. You can move forward in life. So not only that you are being protected, not only that steps are being shown, and the invitation that Commander Ashtar is giving to us by call to action, you also have the help needed to clear the energy, to clear all that stuck energy, so that you can move forward in life. Open those gates of the garden. Make the garden a bigger one. What animal spirit wants to come out for the general theme of the new moon in Cancer, please? Thank you. Parrot spirit, watch your words. So maybe we will be a little bit provoked in. It's not that you shouldn't be true to yourself and shouldn't speak your truth, but be a little bit cautious. And you know, you can be, this is the new moon in Cancer. Cancer is a sign that always is very careful about the way that it's expressing itself in order to not hurt anybody, to provoke somebody. So maybe we will provoked and we have to watch our words, or maybe we are watching and are too careful about the way that we are expressing ourselves. We will see. But there are so lovely colors here, so warm. And yes, the parrot, it's being known as a bird that is repeating what's hearing, and maybe we should be able to make up our own minds and not simply repeating what others are saying or taking for as an absolute or obsolete truth what we hear from others. Open those gates. Also, to be able to open our minds, to be able to receive all those energies, so that we can dance with the universe, with the energies that are coming in. General theme of the new moon in Cancer, please. The Hermit, retreat and recharge, and the shapeshifter. The shapeshifter, transform and unveil your gifts. In order for us to be able to know what our gifts are, in order to unveil them, we first have to recharge, make our connection, reconnect to our higher guidance in order to be able to activate all those gifts that we already have, but they just have to be activated. And we can achieve that by retreating and recharging and reconnecting, realigning ourselves to the universe. It's here, it's coming, it's telling us to take action, but this action should be an action from a very balanced point of beginning, or how should I say it, because I'm saying that because at the new moon 4 of the planets are being retrograde, so we have to take the time and revise everything, re-see everything that we already did, to see if there is something that maybe we could miss, to make sure that everything is exactly like we want it to be, so that we have the best outcome. And afterwards we can transform and unveil our gifts. And this is the last oracle card. I will use the Moonology cards for messages, additional messages for the 4 questions that we will ask. Anger. Safely express your anger. This is why we have to watch our words. So, safely express your anger. Use anger as a positive force. Honor all of your emotions as sacred. Don't repress it, but don't express them not having a control over them. In order for us to be able to keep the positive, not make something that can go towards something not positive. I don't want to use the word of negative. But it's something that we can use as firing the anger that can fire up us in order to receive that courage, that push that we need in order to open those gates, to broaden our horizon, to be courageous. And in this manner we can use use anger as a positive force. So let's see if there is something that we missed when we did the releases, if there is something that we need to release, so that the moment that we are setting our intentions, these have the best opportunities to lead to the best outcome that we can achieve. if there is something that we still need to release before we are setting our intention, please. And I spoke about Shiva being known as the destroyer, and we have anger here. So maybe something will come up that will provoke us, will provoke some changes, something that is being destroyed. And this will bring anger to the surface. Don't act now. Sorry, don't react only. Take everything in, retreat, recharge, see if whatever is being stirred up in yourself is aligned with yourself or not, and then act, watching the words that you are using, taking action, but this action to be done in a positive way so that we can transcend, transform, and unveil our gifts, so that we can clear the path that we are already being helped to clear, so that we can clear those stuck energies and move forward in life. If there is something that we still need to release, please. Page of Wands. The Devil and the World. So something is coming to an end, or we have to put an end to something, and that something being the devil, being those fears and scares and anxieties that we cannot achieve anything, or we are not worthy of, or dependencies, codependencies, whatever the devil is to us. We play very often the devil, the role of the devil in our own life, by sabotaging ourselves, by not believing in ourselves, by not having trust in our own persona, own character. You are being inspired. You receive the enlightenment in which you will receive everything that you are in need of, in order for you to be able to see that you can achieve much more, than that you are worthy of much more. And it's nothing wrong with wanting to strive for more in your life. And through that you will receive whatever you are in need of, in order for you to be able to put an end to these fears, anxieties, dependencies, and so on. So the question was, if there is something that we still need to release, is that self-doubt, fears, anxieties. Let go of them. Because the influence of the devil comes to an end the moment that we are stop listening to those self-doubts, or to those negative thoughts, and so on. In that moment, everything comes to an end. but we have to have the courage to stand up for ourselves, and we have the inspiration so that we know what we need to do to stand up for ourselves, because we are much more deserving than this. The moment that you realize that, this whole cycle comes to an end. It's obvious. Second question. How can we align ourselves even better to the general energy, the general theme of the new moon? How can we align ourselves even better to the to the energies of the new moon in Cancer, please? So that we will be able to dance with those energy, to go with the flow, to receive in abundance everything that is coming to us, to give us courage, to give us inspiration in order for us to be able to open ourselves, to start and make that cleaning, to clean those stuck energies. How can we align ourselves to the energies of the new moon in Cancer, please? I just looked at these three cards, and also the devil with the fear, scares, and so on, the method that he's using in order to control us. One of them can be that it's the end of the world, if you like. Just listen to the inspiration that comes towards you from the energies. You will know what's an illusion. He's the master puppeteer. He creates illusions, and with that control, he's able to control us. But you, it's like having your own antenna directly to the higher realms in order for you to be able to receive everything that comes in, so that you can know for yourself what's true and what's untrue. How can we align ourselves even better to the new moon energies in Cancer? Energies of the new moon. Okay, it will create a little bit of depression. We will have the impression that there is no way out, restless, trying to figure out how we can come out of this. Just keep in mind, everything that it's creating something unpleasant, it's not of the light. This is a very low vibrational energy, the energy in which the devil can very easily manipulate. In order for you to be able to see the solution, you have to raise your vibration. By raising your vibration, you will be able to see the solution. The solution is here, but because we are in this very low vibrational energy, we are not able to see it. Do things that you are enjoying. Rest, recuperate. spend time with friends, with loved ones, spend time in nature, spend time with animals, with pets, with children. Pets and children are of a much higher vibration than us, so surround yourself with them and enjoy the time that you are spending with them. I'm not telling you to go and hiking, for example, and in the meantime when you are hiking in nature, I did that, Tatiana, I went into the nature, you are spinning in your mind the same problems. Don't. Take a break for a couple of hours and do something that you are enjoying, listening to music, dancing, singing, laughing. Do things that you really enjoy, because by doing everything that you are enjoying, you are raising your vibration. Coming back from a higher vibration to the problems, you will be able to see from another point of view. So we can align ourselves to the energies of the new moon. It will be a little bit harder, but it's not impossible. Maybe this anger that is being stirred up can it's again the two sides of the blade. If we are using anger as a positive force, we can come out of this energy. If we are not using it as a positive force, we will be stuck in this energy and stuck in this whole circus again. It's a little bit harder, but not impossible. How can we align ourselves to the energies of the new moon in Cancer, please? Nine of Wands, so 2 nines. That means that you already came to a completion, to the point when the cycle started. You already are there. It's telling you, I know it's hard, I know it may seem that you don't have any solution, but please persevere and keep on going, because you have just a little bit until you will be able to not only you already are at that completion, but by taking the effort further, you are able to integrate the lessons behind the experience in order for you to be able to put an end to this cycle. So when you start something, it will be a new cycle, not the same cycle again and again and again. So keep on going, persevere, even if it's hard, even if you are sick and tired of this whole situation. Keep on going, because it's just only few steps are missing until everything comes to that realization, so that you can integrate everything that this experience meant for you. Persevere. 5 of Swords. Just persevere, keep on going, because by keeping on going, even if it's hard, you will realize that you are in this situation for a very long time, and you tried your best, and you tried solutions, and you wanted to change tactics, and you did, but the other party did also the same thing, and nobody won, nobody lost. And you are now in that moment when you are realizing that it's a bad investment for you to continue and invest in this whole situation, because you already know that it's keeping you in this cycle of not finding the solutions and everything being very hard, and you are simply stepping out. But by continuing just for a little bit, you will be able to integrate those lessons, those lessons, in order for you to be able to, it's like not giving up. It's your choice, because you realize what it is, and by integrating the lessons, you are putting an end to this cycle. And when you are putting an end to the cycle, you are ready to go in another direction. But you were in this cycle of not being able to find a solution. When we found a solution, it was very hard, and it required so much effort for us to find just a little bit of release or something. And the moment that you are integrating what this lesson is and means, by opening yourself to the energies in order for you to be able to receive the guidance that is next to you, you also will receive the courage, and not only that, the wisdom to let go of everything that is keeping you stuck, because you tried and tried and tried and tried, and it simply held you stuck in a situation where everything what you tried was not received or was not desired, and you are simply saying, okay, I'm done, I'm moving on. But in order for you to be able to move on from this stagnant energy, because just look at these characters, they are being stuck in this energy, you will be able to clear this stuck energy. But in order to do that, we have to have that knowledge that allows us to do it in a manner where we really are able to achieve this job as being a job well done, so that we won't come back to the same cycle again ever. What's with the Nine of Swords, Nine of Wands, and Five of Swords, please? This stuckness, this realization, this epiphany that this is it, I really tried my best. I'm staying here until I integrate all the wisdom that I can from this experience, and after that, I'm gone. I'm going towards another space, another direction where my input is being valued and my gifts are being cherished. That it's a learning process. What's with the Nine of Swords, Nine of Wands, and Five of Swords, please? Tell me more about the Nine of Swords, Nine of Wands, and the Five of Swords, please. Why are they here? The Emperor, I don't know why I continued and shuffled the cards, but the Emperor. The Emperor can be a father figure, can be a figure with authority. He's the Emperor. He used his tactics, he used his method, and he became unbeatable. So this is why he sometimes thinks that only his way is the right way. This situation of Nine of Swords and Nine of Wands is being pushed towards you by somebody or something that has a lot to do with authority. It's like, in this manner, the Emperor is the only manner in which the Emperor knows how to rule. And this is what you are realizing and saying, I'm done. I'm out of here. If this is the only way that you know how to rule, putting everything on others' shoulders, make them feel that they are not worthy of, that they are not deserving of much better, and having sleepless nights trying to figure everything out, I'm out of here. Somebody like this doesn't represent me, doesn't speak to me, so I choose to open my horizons, to clear the space in order for me to be able to move on, move forward in my life. It will be, I'm not sugarcoating it, it will be hard for us to be able to stand up for ourselves in front of this authoritative figure. But it doesn't have to be, because in the same manner, this anger that we can use as a positive force, this is a sign of Aries, and the higher aspect of Aries is that he's very independent and has a very entrepreneurial energy. He doesn't allow anybody to rule over him. And with this anger that can be used as a positive force, it's like, I'm done with it. I want to be the only ruler over my own life. And when I'm choosing to leave this situation behind because I tried my best and nothing that I did was good enough, I'm gone. So it's like something that oppresses us in order for us to realize that we have the same right as this character, and to fire up this fighter mode in ourselves. Not that I'm telling fight, but have the needed courage in order for you to detach yourself from everything that is keeping you in a submissive position in any situation. Put an end to it. What's the energy that comes in order to provoke us? Not that this energy is not sufficient, but what's the energy that comes in order to provoke us, please? Page of Swords, the capacity of learning new things, the capacity of putting our intellect to good use. We will be provoked in finding the logic, finding the solutions. We already know them, we learned them, but we will be provoked in that. It also can be somebody that is watching us from afar. Judgment. It's like you have the energy that comes in order to provoke us is telling us that we still have a lot to learn, to integrate until we are ready for a new life. This is not only a new chapter, this is a new life. This is resurrection. This is knowing what you really deserve and being ready to receive everything. It's the energy that comes in again. It's like the continuous illusion that is being served here, that we are not worthy of something like this. We are, and we know it. But the moment that we are doubting this, he regains power. And I told you, this can be, we can play this role for ourselves. So don't doubt yourself, trust yourself, trust whatever you learned until this moment. Trust that you are able to continue to persevere, to grow, to receive much more information in order for you to be able to achieve the new life that you want for yourself, exactly like you want it, like you know that you are worthy of. But it will be very challenging for us to see this. This is why we have to realign ourselves to the energies, to the universe, in order for us to receive those information so that we know what's an illusion and what's real for ourselves, each and every one. What's the energy that comes in order to provoke us, please? Ten of Swords. So it's something that feels like a little death. It's something that feels like a betrayal. It takes us by surprise, but we didn't want to see it, because the character here is seeing the swords that are coming towards her. So it was an illusion. She didn't want to see it for what it really was. This betrayal, these characters, and the moon, but it came out in reverse. And the moon speaks to us about things that are being hidden. Illusions, disillusions. It came out in reverse. Even if it will be very hard, and it will feel like a death. Only if we are going through death we are able to resurrect. We will be able to see, to make the difference between what's real and what's an illusion. It will be very provoking, and it will be very hard. Everything that comes in order for us to not get to this moment, to not see over beyond the veil. This is why everything is very provoking. It's in order to keep us in the same situation. But by persevering, by going further, even if it's hard, even if it will be disappointing and you will feel like being betrayed, you also will be able to see everything, to realize if there were lies, to see whatever was hidden, to receive information from a higher perspective in order for you to be able to reach everything that you are in need of, to make that departuring what's real and what's an illusion. Truth will come out. This speaks to us about something that is being hidden, coming out in reverse. It's being revealed. And also at this new moon in Cancer, we have two planets that are the moon is sign of Pisces, and we have Jupiter and Neptune in Pisces, so retrograde both of them. It's about us, and it's about what we are focusing on. Are we are focusing on the higher aspect, the spiritual aspect, or are we focusing on the illusions and what's hidden, because the moon speaks to us about this. And Neptune, the governor of Pisces, that is retrograde in Pisces, can bring out in all of us the anxieties and fears. Just align yourself to your higher self, to your higher guidance. Ask for guidance. They are here to guide us, so that you will be able to see for yourself, to really know deep down in your bones what's real and what's not. What's the energies that are coming in order to help us? What are the energies that are coming in order to help us, to support us? What's coming in to support us, please? Nine of Pentacles, the Star, and Two of Wands. Nine of Pentacles, independence, financial independence, having everything that you are in need of in order for you to be able to build the life that you want for yourself, having much more that you are in need of in order to give others also. I always tell you, when this Nine of Pentacles comes up, this is the moment where we can help others, but please don't simply give them some money, because in this manner we are continuing these dependencies. So teach them how to become, help them in order to learn, teach them or pay some classes so that they learn for themselves how to become independent also. The star, the energies that are coming in, it's simply guiding us. It's like the crown chakra is opening in order to receive all the guidance, being guided by your lucky shining star, guiding star, in order for you to be able to receive a healing, a very deep. You are now have the opportunity to heal a wound at a very deep level. By doing this healing, everything is being balanced. It's like you are able to heal an emotional wound, a lot of water, on a very cerebral, because you are realizing, you see, you understand, you have the information, the real information, the true information, in order for you to have everything so that you understand it at a cerebral, logical way. And through that, to be able to make that healing. And by doing that, to be able to bring wishes to fruition, to come true, to be able to make dreams for yourself true, to live a life in which you can say, I was born under a lucky star. Because just look what I conquered. I went through a lot, but I'm able to build the life that I want. And not anyhow, but also have a very profound healing at the same time. And Two of Wands, opening ourselves. It's like a crossroad, and we are choosing which way we are going. We are opening ourselves to new horizons. We are ready to conquer new horizons. It's your choice. You are being helped to make that choice in a way in which you can be independent, having everything that you want, so that the life that you live, it's like a dream come true. Sign of Aquarius. And also in Aquarius we have Saturn that is in retrograde now. So don't lose your faith in yourself, mainly in yourself, in your gifts, in your capabilities. Just take all this nonsense, because it is nonsense, and transform it, transcend it, and use it in your advantage to get here. What's with the Nine of Pentacles, the Star, and the Two of Wands, please? Tell me more about the Nine of Pentacles, the Star, and Two of Wands. This is why we have to keep on going and persevere, in order for us to be able to reach this. It's everything here, it's like a test. Do you really trust yourself? Do you really believe in yourself that you can achieve much more? And the test is here, and the outcome is here. What's with Nine of Pentacles, the Star, and Two of Wands? Why is the Nine of Pentacles, the Star, and Two of Wands here, please? Tell me more about it. Ace of Wands. Inspiration. Life force. It's the wand that the Page of Wands is holding in his hand. It's the way that you are being inspired. By listening to what comes through your intuition, the information that comes in, just open yourself to it, because this information will lead you exactly here. But it's exactly as I told, it's a test. And the moment that you are here, you will know that this is a chapter that is closed for good. If there are additional messages for every question, so if there is something that wants to come out about the Page of Wands, the Devil, and the World, how will people perceive me? Put an end to those. It doesn't matter. You are the one that is living your life, not others. Additional message for the Page of Wands, the Devil, and the World, please. You are good enough. So, the message, don't listen to these doubts, dependencies, fears, and so on, because you are good enough. And this is what the Page of Wands makes us see, that we are capable of much more than this. What's with the Nine of Swords, Nine of Wands, and Five of Swords? That character, that authority that wants to keep us or holds us in this energy, stagnant energy, until we are ready to let go. What's with the Nine of Swords, Nine of Wands, Five of Swords, and the Emperor, please? Because we have to stay until we integrate the wisdom behind the experience, so that we don't come back to it again. What's with the Nine of Swords, Nine of Wands, Five of Swords, and the Emperor, please? To fire us up, to make us use the anger as a positive force, to make us want to be the only governor over our own life, over our own destiny. A time for healing. But in order for us to heal, and it's here, but in order for us to heal, we have to understand what we need to heal. What's with the Page of Swords, Judgment, and the Ten of Swords, and the Moon in reverse? Okay. Expect powerful change. So we really are being provoked with this. But also, I told you, the moment that you are continue and stand there, you also will receive this change that is very powerful, because you will be able to see beyond everything, see truly. And this is the change, and this is that it's like backfire from this intent. It backfires, and we will be able to receive this. But in order for us to be able to receive this, we have to find the resources in ourselves to stand strong in this very powerful energy that comes towards us to keep us from seeing and knowing better, to make the difference between illusion and truth. What's with the Nine of Pentacles, the Star, and Two of Wands? In the financial independence, healing, making dreams for ourselves come true, opening ourselves to new horizons, choosing our path, going towards that path in order for us to be successful by listening to our intuition. Additional message for Nine of Pentacles, the Star, and the Two of Wands, please. The energy that comes in order to help us, to support us. Show the world the real you. The moment that we are integrating all this knowledge, all these life lessons, because these are life lessons, we will be able to show ourselves exactly like we are. And it's full moon in Aquarius, and the star is the sign of Aquarius, and the next full moon is the full moon in Aquarius. And not only that, it's the year when we have 2 consecutive full moons in Aquarius. So show the world the real you. I have no doubt that you will be able to show that, but we have to take this test and master it. I wish you all the best. I hope this was helpful. Take care. Bye.